Have you ever felt it? That strange sensation when you're scrolling late at night? You're scrolling on social media for hours, but you're not really absorbing anything. The comments all start to look the same. The posts feel recycled. It feels loud, but somehow empty. Like walking through a bustling city, only to realize everyone around you is a mannequin. Welcome to the Cognito Archive. Today we're opening a file that might explain that empty feeling. It's a concept that sounds like a conspiracy theory straight out of a sci-fi movie. But the more you examine the evidence, the more terrified you become that it might actually be true. It's called the dead internet theory. And this theory suggests that the internet you think you know actually died years ago. And what's left? It's mostly just ghosts talking to machines. Let's explore. To understand the death, we have to remember the life. If you were online in the early 2000s, or even the early 2010s, you remember the chaos. It was the Wild West. The internet felt human. It was messy. People argued on forums. They made terrible quality videos just for fun. They wrote blogs that nobody read. For better or worse, there was a genuine human feeling. But somewhere around 2016 or 2017, things shifted. The internet stopped being a place we visited, and it became a place that was fed to us. Algorithms took over the driver's seat. Their goal wasn't connection anymore, it was engagement. And they quickly realized something crucial. Humans are inefficient. We sleep, we get bored, we log off. You know what never sleeps? Bots. The core premise of the dead internet theory is this. The majority of traffic, content, and interaction on the internet today is no longer generated by humans. It is generated by bots, AI, and algorithms, largely for the purpose of interacting with other bots, AI, and algorithms. We are just spectators in a theater where the actors are machines. Okay, that sounds dramatic, I know. So, where is the proof? You don't need to look hard, you just need to look closely. Let's start right here on YouTube. Look at the comments section of any major viral video. How many comments are just generic phrases copied and pasted thousands of times? How many are obvious scams with identical profile pictures? Go to Twitter or X. Look at a trending political topic. You'll see hundreds of accounts created last month with AI-generated profile photos, all tweeting the exact same sentence, word for word. These aren't people debating, it's astroturfing. It's manufactured consensus designed to make you think a topic is more popular than it is. But my favorite, and perhaps the saddest evidence, is on Facebook. There are entire pages now that are just AI talking to AI. You've seen them. Those bizarre AI-generated images of, I don't know, a grandma crocheting a life-size lion out of spaghetti. The image is fake, but look at the comments. Thousands of them saying, "Amen," "Beautiful work," or "God bless." Are these thousands of easily impressed grandmothers? Probably not. It is highly likely that these are bot accounts, programmed to simulate engagement to boost the page in the algorithm. It's a feedback loop of nothingness. Fake content validated by fake people. So why? Is there some grand puppet master trying to control our minds? Maybe, but usually the answer is much simpler. It's all about money. The internet economy runs on ad revenue. Advertisers pay for eyeballs. They pay for clicks, views, and engagement. In the eyes of an advertiser, a view from a human and a view from a sophisticated bot look almost identical on a spreadsheet. If you run a social media platform, you need to show constant growth to your shareholders. If real human users plateau, Bots are a great way to pad the numbers. If you are a shady marketing agency, it's cheaper to spin up 10,000 bots to like a product than to convince 10,000 real people to do it. The entire incentive structure of the modern web rewards fake activity. We built a machine that eats engagement, so the machines start inventing food. And here is the terrifying part. The dead internet theory was proposed years ago, before ChatGPT, before Midjourney, before Sora. If the internet was dying back then, generative AI just poured gasoline on the corpse. Before, bots could only copy-paste. Now they can create. They can write convincing articles, generate photos of events that never happened, and argue with you in perfect English. We are entering a phase called model collapse. AI models are now being trained on data harvested from the internet, data that was already created by other AIs. It's an Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail. The quality of information degrades, reality blurs, and the human signal gets lost in the AI noise. So, is the internet dead? Maybe dead isn't the right word. Maybe it's just uninhabitable. It's become a haunted forest filled with mimics trying to sell you things. Does this mean we should log off forever? No. The internet is still the greatest tool for information ever invented. But the next time you feel that emptiness while scrolling, remember that feeling is real. You aren't crazy. You're just looking for a human pulse in a digital graveyard. If you enjoyed this deep dive, consider subscribing to the Cognito Archive. We're just getting started opening these files. Let me know in the comments. Do you feel like the internet has changed? Or am I just being nostalgic? I'll try to filter through the bots to read your real answers. Thanks for watching.